Once we understand the navigation toolbar, welcome to part number 2, where we'll understand the layers and pages. Layers and pages are the most important concepts. Again, layers is the section which you will definitely use frequently on daily basis if you are a designer. So let's not waste the time and start understanding what is layers. In the left hand sidebar, you can see there's a tab called layers, where you can see all your different frames, shapes and pages section. This is what we want to understand today. Let me create a frame and help you to understand it. For example, if we have created the frame, we can view our frame number 3 in the layer section. If I create another frame by using Ctrl C and Ctrl V in Windows, I can create another frame and I can view the frame inside the layers panel. It means that whatever frame I will be creating, I can view that frame inside the layers panel. So this means that layers panel basically help us to view all our frames. But not even our frames, layer panel basically help us to view all our shapes also. Let me show you how. If I add a rectangle over here, then this is a frame. If I add a rectangle over here, I can see rectangle number 44 inside a layers panel. If I move it back to the frame 3, then I can see rectangle 44 inside the frame 3 as a child element. So layer section is basically help you to view all your layers in the canvas, all your frames, shapes, illustrations, images, everything which you will be added in the canvas can be viewed inside the layer section, and you can work with it, and also you can rename the elements. Let me show you how. If we have this frame number 3, which is our landing page, then I can double click the frame 3 and I can rename it to landing page. In this way, we can rename a different page or applications or designs with their corresponding name, so that every designers are on the same page, as well as we don't get confused most of the time. Also, I can rename the elements. Let's say this is our hero banner. Then I can say that this rectangle is our hero banner, and once I rename it, we are done. So layer section basically help us to view all our frames, shapes, as well as to adjust the layering. So the last section of layers panel is to understand the layering. Layering is basically adjusting the z-index property, all providing a different types of layers of a frames in a single frames or within the objects or elements. If it's too confusing, then let me show you how the layering works. For example, we have a rectangle in our landing page. This is our hero banner. Definitely, our hero banner can consist of an image as well as text. So if I add an image over here, we can add a circular object which can consist of an image. Let me give it a same height with 380 as a height pixels and 380 pixel as a width. So if I give it a different color, let's say black, and if I move it back to rectangle 1 or above inside rectangle or hero banner, I can view our ellipse or our image section. This is where we are making a different or creating a different layer. If you see on the layer panel on the right and left hand side bar, you can see we have two elements, ellipse 9 and hero banner. Let me rename it, and how we do it? By double pressing the particular element, and we can rename it by entering the name. So in our case, we can add a image, let's say. Once we rename it, we are done with the renaming part. Also, we can see the landing page have two elements as a child element, image and hero banner. This means that we have created 2 to 3 layers for a landing page. The bottommost layer is the landing page. Above this we have above this we have a hero banner, and above hero banner we have an image section. So we have basically 2 layers inside the landing page, where layer 1 consists of image and another layer consists of hero banner. Since image 1, that is image, is above the hero banner, so basically image is 1 layer above the hero banner, it means image will always have a z-index greater than the z-index of hero banner. It means whenever we want to view a rectangle, then we have to put it above the image, or if I want to view the image, we have to put it above the rectangle. For example, if I make a rectangle with different color, let's say black, we cannot see anything about our image. That's pretty obvious. Let me move it back to the gray color and show you how layering works. We have an image. Definitely we need a text also. So if I again press T on keyboard and a mouse on the canvas, I can add the text, and inside text I am adding a name, John Doe. Also we can increase the text size, which I have already explained you, and once I put that inside above a rectangle box, we can see the text. If most of the cases, what happened, this text in the layer panel comes up below the hero banner, and when it's below the hero banner, the layer of hero banner is one layer above the text layer. It means the text will not be visible. Let me show you how. If I drag and drop our text from the left hand side bar below our hero banner, we can see the text is being hidden. It means we cannot see our text part because we have moved our text or the username one layer below the hero banner. It means we have decreased the z-index value. So if we want to view our text, we have to increase the layer by 1 or 2 to 3 layers above to view our text. So if I click it and I drag and drop it above the hero banner, we can see our text is back. Similarly, we can do these things with image also. If I move it above the image, I'm putting my text at the topmost layer. It means whatever element will be there below the text, they will not hide our text part. Let's add another layer with a single line. So you can see the single line is coming at the topmost layer. It means whatever will be at the first child of the landing page will be the top layer. Definitely line number 4 is our top layer, and if I move text above line number 4, most of the time it should hide our text because the line number 4 is one layer above the text. Most of the cases you want to again drag and drop and move your text back above the line number 4, and you are putting your text at the topmost layer. Another case, we have line number 4 as the second layer of the landing page. If I drag and drop and move it back, I have put it at the bottommost layer, and if I want to cross confirm it, let me move it to the center position of the frame. Hence we cannot see our line because our line number 4 is at the bottommost layer. Definitely the hero banner and the image are above the line number 4, so we cannot see a line. That's how the layering works in Figma, where you adjust the layers, or basically you adjust the z-index properties by drag and dropping or using some of the keyboard shortcut keys. That's all about the layering structure in Figma. So we have understand the layers and layering concepts so far. Now the next part is to learn about the pages. Pages are not so frequently being used, but I always recommend to use the pages sections when you have worked on multiple applications, for example desktop, illustrations, icons, mobile apps or web applications. So that's where the pages concepts comes into play. If you can see my pages panel, you have probably seen the different designs interfaces, where we have mobile designs, web designs, design articles, illustrations and icons section. That's where the pages section comes into play. Pages sections helps you to divide segmentedly of your design work. For example, you have different number of clients, or within your organization you have a web application design, or you have a mobile application design, as well as you can have tons of illustrations and most of the times icons also. So definitely putting all of your design work on a single page or a canvas is not a good idea, because most of the time you want to copy paste your work, you want to reuse your work, but you waste your lot of time in researching or in searching inside a one single canvas. Let me show you how. Let's say we have a landing page. Definitely we want to have a landing page for our mobile devices. And we want some icons inside for our web applications as well as mobile applications. Plus we need to have illustrations also. Definitely we are not sure whether our application or a product will only have landing page. We can have multiple pages, for example about, carriers, developers, or a profile pages. So we definitely have to design multiple pages like this, and this. So if you can see now, although if I rename it accordingly, then also this is quite a cumbersome work, including the part that we also have a mobile device screens for all and respective or corresponding pages. This looks quite cumbersome. So in that case, we always prefer to have different sections, and each section will have its corresponding designs. In our case, if I click on mobile pages, you can see all the mobile designs which I have shown you or which you have viewed in our previous YouTube videos. Also, if I click on design articles, then whatso articles you have read us on Mediums, then probably you will find this as a banner images or images which are helpful to make you understand better. If I go to illustrations part, you can see the illustrations which we have designed, as well as the icons part will show you the icon, the water balloon icon which we have already designed in one of the YouTube video. So it's always a good idea to divide and segment all your work according to the type of the work. In our case, our type of the work is a mobile, web, articles and illustrations. That's where we use the pages section. And the last part is how to add the pages. If you click on the plus icon on the right, you can add a new page, as well as you can rename the page accordingly. If I rename the page in, let's say, branding, then I have created a new page. Inside the branding page, I can create all the brands or all the creatives which I definitely need for my marketing team. So in this way, you can create and segment all your work accordingly. You can create multiple pages as well as you can rename them. So that's all about the layers and pages in our part number 2. See you in part number 3, where we'll learn about design, prototype, inspect. Basically a right hand sidebar, which is the most important part. See you next video.